All right, here is Ship of Fools, 1965, retold as a flowing cinematic narrative, unfolding as though you were watching it happen on screen. The year is 1933, and the world is trembling at the edge of significant change. A German ocean liner, the Vera, prepares to leave the port of Veracruz, Mexico, bound for Bremerhaven. On the surface, it is a simple voyage. Passengers laughing, trunks clattering, music playing faintly from a deck gramophone. But beneath the polished decks and polite chatter, something deeper stirs. The uneasy pulse of a world sliding toward darkness. The camera sweeps across the crowd of passengers as they board, an odd, crowded mix of humanity. There are the rich and weary, the hopeful and the broken, the proud and the exiled. Each carries secrets, disappointments, and dreams, and all, in their own way, are fools adrift. At the heart of the story stands Dr. Wilhelm Schumann, Oscar Werner, the ship's quiet, compassionate physician. His eyes are gentle, but they hide fatigue, and a heart that is literally failing him. On the first night out, he meets La Condesa, Simone Signore, a dignified, world-weary Spanish countess under guard, being deported for political reasons. She smokes too much, drinks too much, and hides her loneliness behind an aristocrat's poise. Their meeting is brief, almost accidental, but something in each recognizes the other's sorrow. As the ship moves eastward across the dark sea, their bond deepens, tender, doomed, and filled with quiet understanding. In a world of pretense, they speak truth. Elsewhere on deck, Mary Treadwell, Vivian Lee, drifts through the voyage like a ghost of former beauty. Once glamorous, now fading, she clings to her charm like a shield. Her laughter is brittle, her eyes sharp. She flirts, mocks, and recalls the life that once adored her, though she knows those days are gone. Lee, in her last screen performance, gives Mary a haunting grace, the tragedy of a woman who cannot bear her own reflection. Nearby, David, George Segal, a restless American painter, quarrels with his lover Jenny, Elizabeth Ashley, who wants more than he can give. Their love is a storm, passionate, exhausting, and directionless. Their arguments echo through the corridors, a modern drama of independence and insecurity against the larger backdrop of an old world sinking. At the captain's table, Reber, José Ferrer, a self-satisfied German industrialist, speaks with growing arrogance about the new order rising in Germany. His words drip with contempt for Jews and inferior peoples. Some laugh politely, others look away, a few nod in silent agreement. No one stops him. That silence, that dangerous ordinary silence, is the film's quiet indictment. Down below, in steerage, a group of Spanish peasants huddle together, returning home with little more than faith and fatigue. Among them are Jewish travelers, weary but dignified, enduring the snubs and slights of their betters. The ship becomes a mirror. First class or steerage, everyone carries some blindness, some prejudice, some foolishness of the soul. As days pass, the Vera sails through calm seas and passing storms. Friendships form, then fracture. Secrets rise like mist. The camera lingers on the decks at night, the sea stretching endlessly, stars like cold eyes above, while the music of a dance drifts faintly from the salon. Couples move together, pretending all is well. Dr. Schumann grows weaker. La Condesa tends to him, and he to her. They know their love cannot survive the voyage, but they cling to it, not out of hope, but out of need. "We are both prisoners," she tells him softly. "You of your heart, I of my country." When she is taken away at the end, her face calm, his eyes follow her, the one soul aboard who saw him clearly. The ship finally reaches Bremerhaven. The passengers disembark, the proud, the lonely, the blind, stepping back into a world they do not realize is already doomed to war. Only the fools on board believed they were safe, that the sea could keep the truth away. As the gangway empties, the narrator's voice returns, quiet, reflective, almost weary. And so they go, the lovers, the liars, the dreamers, the fools, never knowing how close they have come to the edge of history. The camera pans back, showing Vera departing once more, smoke trailing against a gray sky. The ship sails on, a vessel full of lost souls, each believing themselves wise, each bound for the same uncertain shore.